G'day pals, and welcome back to the Wandering Village, where we are moments away from finding out whatever this waypoint is. It's kind of hidden under this giant rain cloud at the moment. We've also got a little bit of a flea infestation from last time, and we're waiting for our pest control to finish being built. Ombu's still just resting at the moment, 47% sleepiness, which is going down. Although we're not in a comfy spot, so it's going to be a long sleep most likely. But for right now, my biggest concern is that we have 0 planks and 0 stone slabs. Our stonecutter and carpenter are both running, but it's just the raw resources that we don't have. So I've bumped up the villagers in the quarry. They're going to mine this rock as fast as possible. And I've also researched and started building a sawmill as well. So once that's done, we can start to chop down these giant trunks for 200 wood. We definitely don't want to touch these Ombu spikes though, because they would reduce Ombu's trust in us. And that is absolutely something we're not going to do. We're going to stay best friends with Ombu. We haven't got any research running at the moment, and we have 12 knowledge points to spend. But I have noticed that there's this scout tower. It says that it increases the sight radius on the world map view, which I think is actually really overpowered, so that we're not going to miss anything collectible. So that's what we're going to start with for right now. Oh, and now that it's raining, all of our air wells are producing at 150%, which is awesome. I'm also building a large water tank over here, so that can store up to 400 water instead of the just 100 from these smaller tanks. It's going to more than double our water storage. All right, just checking in on the fleas. I'm most worried about these guys because it says that they lay an egg at the end of each reproduction cycle. And the more fleas you have, the more burden there is on Ombu's heart rate. But for right now, with just 2 fleas, I think we're looking good. Oh, here come our scavengers as well. They found 15 stone. Yeah, okay, that's really useful for us. Around us, we've got a couple of forests and a couple of quarries. They're all really useful things. Let's do the quarry though. We'll keep trying to collect more stone. It actually does seem like our villagers are doing things, which is nice. They especially love this pantry. They're just coming in and eating all of the raw food because I guess I'm not cooking things fast enough. They should be eating the berry mueslis and that kind of thing. What are you doing over here, kitchens? Oh, these guys have the right idea. Oh, it looks like everything's going to this pantry instead. That's got all of our cooked stuff. Maybe I should just fix the roads here. That might make them travel a little bit faster at least. And so far with our food, we've got a consumption of 140 and actually we don't have that much stored. That is a bit of a worry. We're kind of in this awkward phase in the mountains where none of our plants are in the right temperature range to grow well. So we've got tons of wheat and beets, which all seem to be in this yellow zone where they're growing at 60% speed. Now, we still can't actually make bread yet. We still need to research the windmill and the bakery. So we'll have to do that next after we finish the scout tower. Okay, we're starting to move again because Ombu's just woken up. It won't be long before we reach this waypoint. Only one way lies ahead. Oh, and he's just opened his bowels. Okay, well, that should at least keep the dung collector working. And then that compost heap can convert that poop over into compost for us. Help our plants grow faster. But our pest control is done now. We just don't have the people to fill it up. I wasn't expecting this, though. It says that they can harvest the eggs, and we can choose to plant them later on if we wanted to. So at least now, if these fleas lay eggs, we can just collect them. Oh, and our large water tank is done. That's so good. Hopefully this is a bit more central to the town so people don't need to walk as far for water. I've just noticed that we're walking towards a poison forest, which makes me very nervous. I hate those things. Man, it is day 95. Where have all these days gone? Seems like a distant memory since day 37. The day that shall not be remembered. Except for just then when I said it. Forget I said anything. We're basically right on top of the waypoint, but I can't see it just yet on this view. You seen anything, Ombu? Because I sure can't. Our decontaminator finished though. I'm so excited to see this thing. Fights the spread of fungal infestation using biogas or Ombu bile as fuel. Awesome. So that's a good place for us to use our biogas. What is all of this smoke? Wait, what is this behind the large poison forest? A mysterious rock formation covered in a dark cloud unlike everything we've seen. Is that going to be bad for Ombu's health? I mean, this poison forest definitely will be, but... The pest control guy's getting rid of the flea. He's gone. Wow, that looks so cool. They've got like flamethrowers for poison. Poison throwers. Well, they kind of eradicated both fleas, so let's just pause that for now. We could use those guys in other buildings instead. I'm kind of wondering if this stuff is just poison. Maybe it's just from this mysterious formation. Oh, and we got some more settlers. Even though we're a bit short on food, I'm still going to pick these guys up. 2 healthy people and 2 hungry people. That's okay. Oh, the traders come just in time. Okay, this could be really useful. There's lots of things I want to trade for. All right, I'm thinking if we can get a bit of food, that's going to help out massively. So we'll take the corn and also the tomatoes. I'll take all of the fish as well. We'll take the 11 wood so that we can make planks. And the knowledge, I don't think we can really afford it at the moment, so I'm going to leave that there. So basically, we just need to match the trader's offer of 375 with what we have over on this left-hand side. A lot of this wheat we can't use at the moment, but it's pretty affordable for us to trade, so let's just get rid of that. We only need to sell him 75. Okay, I think that's fair. Oh no, we're right at the poison cloud. Okay, Ombu, I'm going to tell you to run. Yes, he listened to us. Okay. It's getting almost impossible to breathe. Toxicity levels increased. And I'm guessing there's lots of little poison areas on our base so far. Oh, yeah, there is. They're all down in our berry farm. Hold on, let me just pause while I make all of these high priority to burn. And oh my gosh, there's so much down here. It's all hiding behind trees. And it's even made its way into our farms as well. It's everywhere. On a small poison forest, you get about 10 of those things, but there must be at least 20 at the moment. Here come our decontaminators. Oh, these are like the poison guys, but with flames. They actually have flamethrowers. Oh, that is so cool. Get out of here, you little poisonous sporelings. Wait, this just popped up on my screen. It's the village elder. A dead Ombu. Truly a sad sight. This could have been all our fate as well, but we managed to pull through thanks to grit, cooperation, and not least of all, your guidance. No, is that what that is over there? We should build something to commemorate our continued survival, a monument to cooperation. And it might even be a good opportunity for me to finally pass the torch of village leader to you once and for all. Are you telling me I'm not the leader right now? I'm pretty sure I've been doing all the work. What have you even been up to? I'm not sure if he knows, but I think he's got one of those little poison patches sitting on top of his head. Don't worry, sir. We've got some decontaminators now. I can get them to flamethrower that right off your scalp for you. But I mean, yeah, I'll totally be the village elder. Sure, why not? This is what this whole area was? It was just a dead Ombu? Even Ombu looks so sad. It's even got like poisonous spores growing out of it. I'm hoping that's not what all of those poison forests are made out of. That would be very, very depressing. We've got Vincent, Bart, Walton, and Alisone Hegro just using these fungus like punching bags down here. And Cletus, Armin, and Brooke are absolutely melting them with their flamethrowers. Everything else looks okay with the rest of our farms, which is lucky. I think what I do need is another kitchen though. We need to be cooking way more food than we are at the moment. And this one I'm going to place a little bit closer to the food storage, even though they lose a little bit of farming slots. I mean, it's not like they're using them or anything. Our research for the scout tower was completed though. That's really good to see. Let's start trying to get to the bakery so that we can make bread. We've got just enough knowledge to research the windmill. Our scavengers also got to this shrine, but apparently it's high up on a cliff face and inaccessible. Do we want to risk it by climbing up there, look for another way, or just grab some rubble and go? We came all this way. We have to go up there. Nobody do a decease, please. I want whatever this red thing is. It looks amazing. Oh my gosh, that was totally worth it. 27 herbs and 6 knowledge. Now that we have our scout tower researched as well, we're going to build one of these guys. Over near our other scavenger huts is a good idea, I think. And I forgot to check for that monument that we earned. The survival monument. A monument to your continued survival against all odds. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this thing. This is so cool. It's like a shrine to Ombu. All right, you know what? This is actually a pretty good place to build it as well. Right in the middle of this little park. Or I guess what we could make into a park. That is going to take a long time to build though. 40 planks and 40 stone slabs. 25 iron and 25 glass. Wow. And now we have a second scavenger hut as well, so we can search things twice as fast. Ombu's back to 38% hunger, so we've got another meatball queued up on the big machine. And there we go. We've launched it. Oh, what a view. Right into Ombu's mouth. Look how happy he is too. He loves the meatballs. Down in this direction, there is actually an Ombu sleeping spot, which could be really useful. So I'm going to try and go southeast. There's a few things that we need to navigate, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, and it's day 100. Wow, 100 days. That's so good. I wasn't sure we were going to last this long with Ombu, but man, we're going really strong. Good news, the windmill research is done, which means we can research the bakery straight away. And we're going to waste no time in building a windmill. I think we'll plant it right next to the fields, so we can start grinding up our wheat into flour. I'm very worried that this thunderstorm's going to come back and collide with us, though. It's moving so quickly. Oh, good. Our sawmill's done. That means we can start to get some wood from this giant trunk. And then from that, we can actually start making planks again. Okay, he's just decided to take a little nap here instead. Oh, Ombu, there's a sleeping spot right here. At least we didn't hit the thunderstorm. But we've got both scavenger huts working at the moment, so at least while we're sleeping in this area, we can collect all of the resources around us. All right, good. We're good to go. And I actually wouldn't mind being hit by this rain cloud so that our air wells can generate a little bit of extra water. Yeah, there we go. Now they're at 150% speed. But the trader's arrived. All right, let's see what you've got for us today, trader. Okay, fish we definitely have to buy. We can't make more fish at the aqua farm if we don't have fish. Oh, these planks would be so useful. They're like 20 each though, but I think it's worth it. And we could probably use the wood as well. The best thing now is we've got these fungal essence. That's the thing that we made from poisonous spores that we had left over. So just by selling 3, that's a big chunk of what we needed. For the rest, I think we'll sell our kelp and maybe a bit of this salt that we're not using at the moment. Okay, that should keep us going. 2 scavenger teams have come back with 13 stone slabs and 5 iron ore. Wow, that was a really good find by both of them. All right, thank goodness that we made that. Now Ombu can go to sleep in his favorite little fluffy cotton trees. Oh, look at him just rub his face all over it. He loves it so much. Everybody hang on. Oh man, the town wobbles so much every time he moves. His little paws stretch out and he gives the absolute largest yawn you've ever heard in your life. Get some good rest, Ombu. I've really put you through it this time. We found more settlers while all that was happening, and that ended up being 3 healthy people and 2 hungry people. We started putting a lot of materials in the survival monument too, although we have a long way to go, and I think we're going to be restricted by the sand that we need for the glass and the iron ore that we need to make the iron. We've been using up a lot of those ingredients to make the cottages. And it looks like Bart is just finishing the construction of our newest cottage as well. Oh, the glider's coming over the top. So cool. Another 4 beds for all of our villagers. No one is sleeping on the streets, which is good. Where are you going with that? Jory. Looks like he's taking his iron over to his iron furnace to start the smelting process. All right, now he's going all the way back to the kitchen. That is not the best. Actually, one thing we've researched and have never built is this little food stand, which is apparently a way for villagers in remote areas to get food. So this is the perfect place actually for them to use that. And our bakery's completed as well. I'm going to start building that straight away. We didn't even get a chance to complete our windmill. It still needs 4 planks and 2 slabs. Man, this city is thirsty for those ingredients. I definitely want to leave some greenery on Ombu's back if I can, but we need the wood so desperately. There is a way to research a forester to grow these back, but I think we'll have to worry about that later. We'll pick up all the rest of this loose stone as well. Whoa, where did this toxic cloud come from? I did not even see this spore cloud. It came out of nowhere. Okay, this would have spawned poisonous fungi. Oh, here they are. Let me just pause and collect all of these straight away. Oh, and we're coming up to another crossroads. There are nomads in one direction, and it looks like a forest biome, which could be a really good place for us to go. And it looks like there's more fleas if we go down in the other direction. Let's just wait until we get a bit closer to choose. Oh, we're starting to get some poison villagers. Julio's just standing here waiting for a doctor to come. Luckily, Valley is right here. Oh, nope, just joking. Valley walked straight past. It's Orbit that's going to heal him up. Where is Valley going, though? Moving to Dirt Road. Oh, okay, there's another poison villager, Jarrett. He's getting the full treatment right in the middle of the road. Now he's very happy. Everything's good again. Okay, good. We've gotten rid of most of the poisonous spores. We didn't need the decontaminator in the end, so I'm just going to pause that again. Look at Bart using this as a punching bag. Yeah, you get him, Bart. Oh my god, look at all the beetroots. Man, we are just farming like crazy on Ombu's back. Okay, so now we know after the fleas, we go into the desert. So I'm going to try and go to the northeast this time. That way we get extra nomads, and this is a really good biome for us to grow food and get water. All right, apparently we found an elderly woman in a ruined settlement. She's armed with a crossbow. Should we offer her some food to show her that we come in peace? Or do we try and sneak past and steal some of her resources? No, let's give her some food. We can spare 20 food, right? Oh man, she wants only our good food as well. I hope you like beet soup. 16 iron and 7 knowledge. All right, we've all learned a lesson today. If someone holds a crossbow up at you, make sure you give them 20 quality food. You won't regret it. Oh, there's also a mine down here. Let's explore that as well. There could be more iron down here. Who knows? And our windmill is finished. We have 100 wheat that we could get through, so that is good to know. And it looks like there was nomads down here, but that's okay. We've got our own little bunch up here. Ah, but these ones are poisoned. That's the only thing you've got to look out for with the forests. There's a lot of poison in them. Oh, it looks like we've got Gustav coming into the bakery. He's on his way to the farm. He's got 5 wheat now. Go on, Gustav, you good thing. And he's back in his windmill. Oh, look, the windmill's moving now that he's back in there. So he's going to turn 1 wheat into 3 flour. That's actually really good. Gustav, you stopped at 94%. Just finish the wheat. Cannot get good help around here, I swear. All right, looks like our spore distillery is all out of fungal spores, so we're going to pause that. Marilyn can go and do something useful instead. Oh, she's chosen to go to the food stand, which has 11 beet soup in it. That should hopefully save a whole bunch of time and save one whole trip from here all the way into the city to get food out of the pantries. Now, I've been looking at this gourmet kitchen on and off, but I think now is the time to get it. It says it makes various kinds of gourmet meals for the most discerning villagers. So that could actually be tier 3 food, which would be amazing. Because we've still got plenty of room to get extra happiness points from getting better food. Alright, let's check in on our survival monument. I've set it to high priority so we can just load it up with what resources we have. We need 7 more wood planks. We've got all of the stone slabs we needed. 11 more iron and all 25 of the glass we still need to get. Oh man, we have completely run out of sand. That means we can't make any more glass. Maybe I should have gone to the desert after all. Oh well, what can you do? Oh, but the trader has just arrived. Come on, tell me you've got some sand. He does, he's got 19 sand. I'm gonna buy all of it. He's also got 15 wooden planks, which is super useful, and 10 iron, which is very useful as well. Wow, he wants 895 for that. That extra sand is huge for us. Oh, there's a shrine here that we should definitely explore, though. There's also lots of quarries and forests around in this biome, which is good. Oh, there's a giant spore cloud, though. Another thing to avoid. And then a poison forest not too long after that. And it looks like we're just getting a cheeky little look at a crossroads that's there too, so it's all happening. Oh, I didn't even notice, but this quarry fully mined out this giant rock that was here. There's another one over here, but apparently they can't reach that for whatever reason. So I guess we'll just build another one here and we can deconstruct this one. Get a little bit of these resources back. We've also got a laboratory that we can build now. So this is what we can use to build some more fuel. I'll just plonk this guy next to the bakery. Okay, we're just about to hit this poison forest. Oh my god, look at that one. It's enormous. I don't want to go anywhere near this large poison forest. My goodness. It's kind of blocking the way to the ocean though. All right, here we go. We're in the poison cloud. Let's try and find all of these little spore jerks that are hidden around. Aha. All right, let me pause again. I'm going to count them this time. I think I guessed there was like 20 last time. Man, they're hidden all over the place. 15 after we've got this far. Oh my god, there's more over here. 28 after we got through this part. Okay, I counted 50 all up. I can't believe it. We're definitely going to need the decontaminator again. And to get that, we're going to have to pause a couple of these researches. Good, that's got the decontaminators coming back. All right, I'm not too keen about going through this poison forest, so I'm going to get Ombu to do a bit of a run. Oh, he's so sleepy though. He's going to fall asleep. All right, we're going to try it anyway. We're already in there, so we can't lose anything by getting Ombu to run. Oh man, 86% sleepiness. How are we going fighting all of these spores? Oh, we're not doing well at all. They're spreading so quickly. Actually, this is just the whole bunch we've got from going through the poison forest, I think. Come on, guys, box them faster. Everyone's helping out, but we're going to need much more help, honestly. I don't even want to count all of these. There's way too many. All right, we've passed. We've passed through. Ombu, start walking again. You're absolutely exhausted. He's going to fall asleep in like 1 second. He's 100% sleepy. His health has actually gone down for the first time. No, that is the worst thing. And even with these decontaminators, we're struggling so much to get rid of everything. Oh, I just heard Ombu yawn. That was crazy loud. But look, we've got poisoned villages everywhere. Luckily, we've still got like 100 herbs. That should get us through, hopefully. Watch our happiness start to plummet as well. It's at 10 at the moment, but that could definitely go a lot lower. Oh yeah, it's already at 9. Okay, looks like our decontaminators have cleared this little area that was up here. The area down here is pretty much cleared out, which is awesome to see. There's a new one that's popped up near our houses, though. Oh no, even our berry bushes are contaminated. Why are these ones so much bigger? I don't understand. I think when they get to this size, they're actually making more poison in the air, which is not great. That's probably what's affecting Ombu's health so much. All of these decontaminators are just idle now because there's no fuel for them to do anything with. Ombu is 56% sleepy now, so I think we could probably get him off the ground because it's highly poisonous. Oh no, and Ombu doesn't trust my commands anymore. Come on, Ombu, please don't go to the south. That's going to be so many problems. There's also like poisoned islands in there that we need to contend with. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I've just decided I hate forests. I'll choose a desert any day over these forests. On a lighter note, we have researched a gourmet kitchen. I'm going to plop it in here right on top of these crops because, I mean, we're not using barely any of this land. But it does mean that we can pick another research and I have the perfect one in mind. And Ombu really needs it at the moment. Pet Ombu so that he increases trust with us. Oh my gosh, a spore moth. Okay, I'm activating the pest control. You can get rid of that guy straight away. Dust from the wings poisons Ombu and the surrounding ground, lays an egg at the end of each reproduction cycle. Oh my gosh. At the same time all this is going on, it looks like we met some wildlings in the forest. Rather than give them like herbs and stuff, I think let's give them some food because they only want 10. Oh, and they gave us 10 planks. That was totally worth. Also, I just realized we're making bread now. Ah, so 1 wheat turns into 3 flour and the 3 flour gets turned into 8 bread. So we make 8 bread from 1 wheat. That is such a good trade. Can you please get out of my life? You are disgusting and huge. Is 5% towards reproducing. That is not a good thing. Looks like he's also spreading these spores on the ground. Again, while all of this is happening, our scavengers found something at the mines. Sounds like there might be people in need. Or are there some bad guys in here? I'm not sure. Another group of scavengers is fighting a large creature. Are there cave trolls in this game? Oh no, a worker died. But we got 30 iron. But a worker died. It was Jeanette. Jeanette, you didn't die in vain. That's going to help us out so much. That's it, Walton. You bash that spalling. Okay, there's 2 shrines here. We'll get our scavengers to go and explore those. Looks like we've got another flea circus to contend with after this. It just never stops at the moment. How are we going with this monument, by the way? We've got everything except for the glass. So right now, all we need is sand. Okay, Ombu's decided to have a sleep with all of that, and I don't blame him. The ground toxicity here is medium, though. Oh, man. Can never escape all of this poison. Looks like our pest control is going to get some food before they do anything useful. Yep, you enjoy your meal. I actually don't think they can do anything without a source of fuel either. So we're going to have to pause them until we can get this laboratory built, which also needs glass. It's a bit of a problem. Oh, I know what the problem was. This worker post was only on carriers, but as soon as I swapped it to general workers, everyone started to come and help. Okay, that should clear things up, no problem. You're safe for now, spore moth. Just wait until I get some fuel, though. Oh, the trader's arrived. No, he doesn't have any fuel. He doesn't have sand either. Oh, man, that's not great. Okay, I don't really need anything from him in that case. Bad trades. Bad trader. This moth is 50% reproduction. That's going to make a whole new moth very shortly. Right, I'm going to try and get Ombu to walk. Oh, good, he listened to us. Just to get him off the poison ground for a little while. Oh my gosh, Ombu's poison level is 51%. Oh no, we've hit the Elefleas now. And we just got 4 of them. Oh, when will it end? Here's 2 of these little guys. The good thing though is that these guys remove poison from Ombu and the surrounding area. So it might actually pay to let them live for a little bit. I mean, I haven't got the poison to get rid of them at the moment anyway, but, you know, they can help at least a little bit. The good thing is, while this has all been happening, we have a whole bunch of planks and stone slabs, which means we could upgrade a lot of our housing to be huts and get rid of some of these tents. I think that is a good idea for us at the moment. Tatiania is in there straight away constructing one of them. So now the housing quality of all of these is 4 at the moment. There's this little Ombu lantern, which is helping provide some extra value. Whereas all these huts is just housing quality 1. They're really not good. Oh, thank goodness. This big patch is just about gone. Just one more little thing left. And this one as well. We're getting rid of the last few. There seems to be an issue down here, though. There goes all of our berries. In that case, we're going to pause everything except for this berry picker, which still has 58% efficiency from these berries down below. This time, we're going to go for the ocean again, because I'm pretty sure we can get sand in the ocean, which is going to solve a lot of our problems. Ombu's poison is definitely going down. He's at 27% after we gave him some medicine. Okay, Ombu's fallen asleep from exhaustion again, so let's finally use this pet Ombu feature. It's funny that the doctors are the ones that pet Ombu. It's like such a complicated thing that you need to be medically trained. You need to know exactly where to pet him for maximum happiness. I like that he's doing an animal mission at Ombu Doctor. Like, what other animal could we possibly be talking about? Oh, and here's Catalina. Oh, they're doing it. Mission Pet Ombu underway. Oh, it's got to be on the head. Of course it does. Where else would you pet Ombu? It's so far down there. It's hard to know if he enjoyed that or not. But I think it will increase his trust in us, which is the main thing we need. All right, mission successful. Way to go, everybody. Even the doctors were happy about that. I'm just going to send Ombu another antidote as well. That should drop his poison level from 25 down to 5%. Wow, look at this fish farm go now. This is the most squares I've seen them fill up. We don't have any fish stored anywhere else at the moment though. But as soon as this is all filled up, that will just be punching out the fish. Okay, very good. We've pretty much cleared out this berry patch now. Just gonna have to wait for all the poison to go away and for the bushes to grow back, which is gonna take forever. All right, and it's time for us to get Ombu to do some walking again. He needs to get off this medium toxicity ground. As soon as we get him to this little island, he can just have a sleep there instead. Oh my gosh, this spore moth is 99% reproduction. Does he just make a whole new spore moth when that reaches 100%? Huh, it's a spore moth egg. Can be cooked or planted by pest control to grow a spore moth. Well, it looks like our pest control, again, is going to get food before doing anything useful. Man, this spore moth is already 24% grown. It actually goes really fast. Let's see what Catalina can do. Oh, collecting. That's good. Oh, that's so good. She collected the egg. Now, I think that means that we can actually just plant spore moths at any time when we want to. We still need fuel if we want to actually get rid of this spore moth jerk, though. We found our first desert island in the ocean as well, and we're not even in the biome yet. There's a chance we could get some sand from that. So fingers crossed. Okay, we randomly found some nomads as well. I'm going to take these guys. 2 healthy people. We've just been crushing it with the huts as well. So I'm going to deconstruct even more tents now. Let's get rid of a whole bunch of these things. We reached the ocean biome finally. It doesn't look like Ombu's really got to get that wet before he reaches his sleeping patch though, so that's probably fine. After day 100, the time between sleeping patches really spaces out. Snuggle in, Ombu. You deserve it. Whoa, this aqua farm's going off. We've got 68 fish now. That's crazy. Well, considering we don't really have berries going at the moment, I'm going to swap one of our kitchens over to making grilled fish instead. Oh, our scavengers brought back 27 sand from that desert island. Yes, we can finally make glass. And it looks like we're going to come up to a school of fish, which means Ombu can eat a little bit as well. It's very interesting. All of the air wells have dropped down to 50% production speed, so that's a bit of a hit. We can activate this seawater collector so we can collect seawater, and we can process that into actual water in our evaporator. We can also restart this fishery so they can just collect fish for us, which is actually pretty useful. An elf flea egg. We need some pest control stat. And if you notice down here, I actually built a whole new trader as well. I'm pretty sure that gives us more options in the window. Oh yeah, it does, definitely. Now, unfortunately, there's no sand, which I was really hoping for. And also no biofuel, which is really annoying. But there is heaps of iron ore, so that's really useful. And even the knowledge I'm going to take at this point. We could use that for sure. Alrighty, Ombu's on the move again. He's actually really hungry, 78%. So we're actually just going to use our favorite machine again, the trebuchet, and we're going to feed him a giant meatball. Oh, there you go, Ombu. So we'll go from 78% down to 58%. Our pest control has been collecting all of the eleflea eggs as well, so that they're all packaged up nicely here at the moment. It looks like from one of the ruined settlements, we got more settlers. 2 healthy people, 2 hungry people. So now we can explore the desert island. Please give me more sand. Hey, we're in the fish area. Ombu, do you like to eat fish as well? It's not just mushrooms. Oh my god, he is. He's disgusting. He eats them like a whale. He just scoops them all up in his massive mouth. Well, man, he's really enjoying himself. He's stopped swimming completely, though. He's just floating there. I didn't realize it, but Ombu must just be buoyant. He doesn't really have to put in that much effort because he floats. Which I'm surprised by because his whole back is just like a giant rock mountain. All right, he has completely decimated the ocean of fish. They have all gone. And he looks absolutely stoked. He's swimming off again. Look at his little feet paddling in the water. All right, but that's day 121. I think we've done enough today to call it there. We've got a few problems to sort out. We need to get some fuel to get rid of these bugs on Ombu's back. Especially this big jerk. He's going to make some more eggs again. The big problem we're facing, though, is the lack of sand. As soon as we can get that, we can finish our giant monument. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing? Love you. Mwah. Okay, bye.